my tripod is broken. And I knew that it was broken the day before Thanksgiving, but it's somehow like continuing to break. I just spent way too long trying to put it together. That's why I'm telling you about it. Anyway, yesterday I was online making all kinds of orders for Christmas. Have you started Christmas shopping yet? I finally started. I feel like I'm real late, but it's like better late than never. It's different because people aren't like fighting over Furbies like they used to. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like I'm fine shopping later. The shelves are stocked, online shop, though Amazon warehouses are totally full, even though they tell you only one item left. I don't believe that for a second. What I'm trying to say is I should have bought myself a new tripod, but I bought basically everything else instead. That has nothing to do with today. What are we doing today? Thanks for hanging out with me, by the way. I got some things to do around the house. We are expecting some guests over. They have kids. Our kids are not home. They're family, so just coming to visit and say hi, passing through real quick. But the upstairs is a complete disaster, and that's where the kids are likely going to play outside, whatever, upstairs. So I need to tidy that up. I'm giving myself probably 20 minutes. We'll see what I can do. Whatever. It is a mess up there because it was Thanksgiving. We had a bunch of kids over. Obviously they played, and then you know, after Thanksgiving is the after party, and it was subsequently Eleanor's birthday, so she had like a pre-party because her real birthday party is this weekend, and oh, that's gonna be a whole thing. It's like, do I ever give myself a break? No, but that's fine. That's life. We want to live it, although sometimes they can be extremely stressful. Oh, by the way, yesterday I cut my hair. Can you even tell? Probably not because I have so much of it, but I gave Wentworth a trim yesterday. Wow, I didn't know I was gonna talk to you for 20 minutes and give myself a tricep workout. I gave Wentworth a little trim in his hair yesterday morning because it was just getting out of control, and I didn't have a time to give him a full haircut. Anyway, I left the scissors right on the counter, and then late last night, probably the next time I went into my bathroom, I thought, what are those scissors doing there? Let me give myself a trim. And so I cut like 4 inches off. Does it look good? No. No, it does not. Okay, another thing we have to do today, hang up our movie posters. There are 4 frames right there. We have 4 movie posters. Meal prep, maybe some breakfast, or just make food to eat during the day. I have a new meatball recipe. I don't know, we'll see if it's any good. Honey sriracha meatballs, sounds really good. Declutter some items in my closet. I don't know, pretty lofty over here when I make my to-do lists. Oh, put the child locks, yeah, that's the main thing. Child locks on some cabinets, and not for Wolfgang, okay? Clean the fridge, meal plan. We'll see what we get to when we get to it. First things first, let's head upstairs and see the damage. I honestly haven't been up there. I kind of don't want to go. Well, first things first, the stairs are absolutely atrocious, but we have had our windows open and doors because it's gorgeous outside. All right, let's take a peek. Let's see the damage. Here it is. This is why we need a lock on the cabinet doors, because they get into all the board games and spread them all over the floors. So this will be really fun to clean up. I honestly don't think it's going to take that long, just scooping all the items together. This room, on the other hand, popcorn on the floors. Oh, flipped over tables? What kind of party happened here? It was a good party. Looks like someone's kind of sleeping on the couch. Okay, so oh, the projector's still on. Awesome. Fire in the house. Let's do it. As fast as we can. 15 minutes on the timer. 16, maybe 17. We'll go. I will move as fast as I can. I know what you're thinking. Wow, you should have made all the kids clean up. The thing is, especially with sleepovers, they leave at different times. And then it's like, well, do I want to make my kids all clean it up? Because like my bigger kids obviously didn't make the mess of the board games and the cards everywhere, you know, and so it's like, that's when a mother's touch comes in, and that is life. They live, they have fun. Yes, they help me clean. Sometimes I help them clean, and this is one of those times, so let's get to it. Hey, speaking of one of those times, I have been shopping for Christmas gifts for my kiddos. Trying to think, we always try to get them a like family gift. And we were thinking, you know, with all of their ages so spread apart, it's getting more challenging as each year passes to try to find something for each of them. Anyway, so we have a bunch of Kohl's cash. So I was on the Kohl's website. Well, we ordered something from Kohl's unrelated to Christmas, and it was expensive. So we ended up now I have like this chunk of Kohl's cash. I'm like, what the heck am I going to buy from Kohl's? Like 3 shirts for the amount of money that we have. I guess it's only funny if you knew the amount of money that we had to spend with our Kohl's cash. Anyway, so it's a lot, right? But also everything at Kohl's costs an arm and a leg and maybe some toes and stuff. So I started poking around on the website, and I found, or maybe someone told me about, they sell arcade games. Like, picture, I don't even know what it's actually called, like this stand-up arcade game, like Pac-Man, that thing. So I was like, oh man, maybe that would be really cool. But it's like a one-player game, and I don't know, kids these days, you know? So it ended up only being like 4 feet tall. So really just for kids. I thought, oh, when we have adults over, maybe they'll play. Like Pac-Man is nostalgic. But I decided against it, especially for the original price is $700. Is that a joke? What the heck are they thinking? $700 for an arcade game. Anyway, so I started poking around some more. I found some random stuff, but maybe I'm thinking basketball hoop for them. At Costco, they're $300. That's a lot, right? I haven't checked Amazon yet. I'm not sure. I also, let me know if you would want to see an Amazon haul of just the stuff that I got for around the house, and maybe because I usually do like, oh, what I got my kids for Christmas, and a lot of that stuff is from Amazon too. So I'll definitely do that, but let me know if you also want to see like the random stuff that I bought. What's something random? Oh yeah, I got some random stuff. I'm pretty excited about it. A lot of it hasn't come in. Oh, and a lot of it did come in. Oh, I got a quilt for the bed. Yes. And I'm starting to order things for Wentworth's birthday party, which I thought was dinosaur theme. Ordered a whole bunch of dinosaur stuff. And then he told me dragons. I said, oh, whoops. Oh, isn't that lovely? Speaking of lovely, this room is the opposite of that. And I had a conversation with my children, and I was displeased. Like, this is a little ridiculous, okay? I'm okay with cleaning up toys on the floor and mess, but like popcorn kernels? How does that even happen? You just decided to dump out your popcorn bucket? Like, what is happening? What is actually happening up here? Oh boy, slumber parties and sleepovers and fort building and knocking stuff over, and there's so many people. But then there was like food up there that I don't even have in the house, like Welch's fruit snacks. Where did they come from? Also, probably from someone who's spending the night who decided to pack some, because you can't go to a sleepover without your Welch's fruit snacks, I assume. But there were so many like packages of them. I just kept thinking, where the heck did these come from? So likely a child brought them along with them. I don't know. Maybe they thought we wouldn't have snacks. Honestly, that's my kind of kid, because leaving the house without a snack, that's not my idea of fun either. So I get it. I also plan on doing a blanket declutter soon. We have so many blankets. There's no way. I told Alex, because I always get frustrated with the amount of blankets that I have to pick up. And I'm like, we just have too many. I need to get rid of them. And then that way that'll solve halfway the issue that they're all over the place all the time. There's no way we use 7,000 blankets. And he said there were a lot of kids spending the night, and each of them needed a blanket. I said, were there 7,000 kids here? Because that's how many blankets were up here. No, there were not 7,000 kids. But it sure seemed that way with the amount of mess. So after I cleaned that room, I was like, this is not okay. That was a thumbs down. Like, really? Really? So I came in with my Dyson, and man, I remember when everyone raved about these, and I'm sure they're great. Mine's kind of old. Also probably needs a good cleaning within the pipes, because things always get stuck. Even though I take it apart all the time and I like clean it out, I'm like, piece of crap. Because things are always like stuck in there. I don't know, maybe I need the big Dyson, the big heavy duty one, not the skinny little stick that collects, like it couldn't even pick up a piece of popcorn, you know? I need something that'll pick up some popcorn. So we've got more coming, okay? And that's one thing I like about this room, the playroom and stuff up here, is that it's out of sight. And most of the time, if it's like this, I mean, not like this, but if it needs a cleaning, I just tell the kids to go up there. I don't really come up here that much, and they deal with it, and that's that. Well, it's not perfect, but it is good enough. That's right. But is it though? Also, the popcorn in that room, unbelievable. I'm not touching it. The kids can do that. The kids can do that. My vacuum, I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I did in the voiceover. I don't know. Okay, that's all I'm going to say right now is, but it does look 70% better, if not 100, if you kind of close one eye and like, you know, cross-eye the other one, you know. It also gave me some really good cardio for the day. I was hustling, you guys. Also forgot about that turkey, putting it out for Thanksgiving. But yes, this room looks 100 times better. The table could use a wipe down, but am I gonna do that? No, not right now, maybe later. And this room, I'd say like 70% better, really probably 95 if you don't look at the floor. Keep your eyes up, okay, people? On the screen, it doesn't look so bad. Imagine how bad you think it looks, and then it looks worse than that. Couch looks better. I can't figure out how the cushions go. I mean, I don't know, maybe this one goes, switch those. But one of the longer ones needs to go on this side. Yeah, that's it. This one, I think, needs to switch with that one. All right, it doesn't matter. Okay, that's better. Also, let's check out my cardio. Ooh, a whole 7 minutes. But for real, that took me 35 minutes to do. So more than I expected, but I'm glad that that's done. I've worked up an appetite, have you? Let's make something to eat. Nobody move. No one do anything. A strong gust of wind is gonna well, not even a strong gust, just a gust of wind. It's gonna knock my tripod over, probably break my camera. Is it worth it? Yes, I did it for you. Okay, no surprise here, back to my closet. It's not a complete disaster, I wouldn't say. I have yet to put away the clothes that I showed you in like the thrift haul. Well, some of them I've worn, some of them I haven't. It's fine, but that's the point, some of them I haven't. Mostly because they didn't fit me, because I couldn't try anything on because I was baby wearing in the store. I'm sick of standing like this and looking real awkward, so I have to adjust the tripod. Anyway, I'm gonna sift through some stuff. I'm not decluttering my closet. It is in dire need of that. I have a lot of clothing. Also, what is with that shelf up there? I don't use anything up there. I could probably get rid of it all. Oh, I did end up keeping that Titanic coat that I told you guys I decluttered, like my very first declutter video. It may have made it into 2 of them because I can't allow myself to rid of such an amazing piece. So maybe one day we will live in a cooler climate and I'll get to wear it. Probably not. Okay. The baby is not sleeping, which is why I can do this right now. Alex has him. And mostly like these drawers. Okay. Now I'm regretting coming in here because let's get just 5 things. You know what? How about, in my brain it works like this. If I give myself a limit, like 15 minutes, just in here, get rid of some stuff, maybe 5 things. That's 5 things is nothing. When, you know, well, okay. I can probably get rid of 5 sports bras if I'm being honest. But then it's like, am I going to need them / use them when I'm not nursing? And second of all, I despise this dresser. The drawers are horrid. 10 out of 10 do not recommend. This is a maternity shirt. I could probably get rid of this. Look at this. I got 4 things already. Wait, I got 5. I got 5 things. Done. All right, get me out of here. Oh boy. Did I ever show you guys this? I bought it when I went on my family photo shoot dress rampage at TJ Maxx. Oh, I want to go back to TJ Maxx. There's so much more that I want. I haven't even tried this on yet, but doesn't this look amazing? Pearls on a fluff sleeve. I mean, how can I not get it, you know? I got a problem. Oh, definitely keeping these. Bike shorts, the only ones that fit. Okay, bye-bye maternity. Bye-bye sports bras that will never fit me again, ever. 5 things. This is going pretty well. Should I get rid of my hospital socks? 7 things. I skipped number 6. I edited it out. It was just another pair of random socks. I think it may have just been one sock. I don't remember at this point. Okay, I was going through the shirts, picking some up, and then realizing, I don't know if it's time yet. You know, I need to go in there and be ruthless and just get rid of a bunch. But you guys, I'm like in between. I thought, you know what, I don't know if I'm in the right mindset for this mentally. Like, am I going to make rash decisions just because literally nothing fits me in my closet right now? And this stuff that does fit looks like that. Not good. I have my mom uniform I wear every day. This low-cut V oversized tee from Target for about $8. I think they're $8. And some leggings. I literally own one pair that fit me that I enjoy. They're from Old Navy. Here's some stuff I decided to get rid of. Some of it's maternity. Some of it has just been sitting here and I never wore it, or I tried to wear it several times and it just did not happen. So, bon voyage and all that good stuff. 1920. You guys, I just got rid of 20 pieces of clothing without even like blinking an eyelash. So there's a slight problem that I have, and that's okay. It's like some people collect purses, some people collect shoes. I collect clothing because I'm such a fashionista. Actually, going through, like I said, some of them are maternity, so it's like, what do you want me to do about it? Also, this is maternity, but it's not, but it's bodycon, so it's like tight, like real tight. Like, I'm not gonna wear that in the real world unless I have a bump, you know. It's not cute. It's not cute on me. No, thank you. Maybe I'll see if my 21-year-old niece wants to wear this. But I will say, I bought this because I saw someone else wearing it and I was like, that is so cute. So I bought it because it was linked and all that good stuff. And I fall into that spiral as well. And what did I wear it? Maybe twice. But also, I think it was like $6, so money well spent, in my opinion. I'm gonna pack this up and bring it to Goodwill in about 3 months. Well, Alex is actually still with the baby, so you know what? I'm going to take this time, since I have a little bit of it, and, oh, did I speak too soon? Front door, motion detected. All right, as soon as I can, I bought some movie posters to hang up upstairs. I bought some good ones, or at least I feel like I bought them a while ago. The frames, I was waiting for them to go on sale because, oh my gosh, big frames are really expensive. Thankfully, I found them, I don't remember if they were 70% off each one, or buy one, get one free, or buy one, get one half off. I think it's buy one, get one free. Anyway, Michael's always like does sales like that. So I jumped on it next time I saw one, and thankfully they had the sizes that I needed. One of the posters might not fit, so we'll see. But for the most part, I scored a bargain on these. So this is how you get stuff done when the baby wakes up, even though the baby fell back asleep already. Well, it's been some time. Okay, anyway, still only 7 minutes on my exercise ring. I don't understand Apple Watch and the rings. I don't even know what the blue ring, I don't know what any of it is. Moving on, I'm gonna make something easy for lunch. Maybe I'll meal prep it. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Maybe. Nothing in my life is decided. I'm done making decisions. Okay, I did pull out some green beans, so I'll cook those, but the meal that I want to make, it has meatballs. So I pulled out some meatballs at the very bottom of my freezer, and there's not that many in here. So then I thought, you know what? It's basically just a sauce. I mean, the recipe has a recipe for meatballs, but I'm just making the sauce because, hello, I'm trying to clean out my freezer, kind of. Anyway, so then I thought, oh, the sauce would probably be really good on some nugs. So that's what I'm gonna do too. I'm gonna see how many meatballs it makes. The catalyst for this is that on Thanksgiving, someone brought over crock pot meatballs. And I thought, oh, it's just the traditional jelly and barbecue mixture. No, ma'am. It was honey and sriracha and spicy, but not like, oh my gosh, I'm sweating. Spicy, like, ooh, if this had a little bit of rice, it would be divine. So I went and looked up a recipe. Actually, I didn't look up a recipe. Well, now this is taking a turn, isn't it? Isn't everything short story long? Decided I needed to meal prep because I started just not eating great. Because of course I'm just eating convenience foods because most of the time I don't have 2 hands. I just started baby wearing him. in the kitchen, and even sometimes I have to be like more quiet than usual, and you know that's the oh man, I didn't want to open this. Now well, what's done is done. I'll just close it back up. What was I saying? Oh, I haven't been eating great. It's fine. So then I looked up meal prep recipes, and this popped up, and I thought, well, Pinterest is basically reading my mind, which is what the internet does nowadays anyway, which I have a love-hate relationship with, because I'm like, oh, thank you, because I almost forgot what I was actually looking for. Good thing Google already knew. All right, just a few ingredients here. I had them all ready. The sriracha might be bad, but just like, don't worry about it. Oh, it doesn't have an expiration date. Interesting. No sugar added. Well, I'm on my healthy journey now, aren't I? Okay, we have sriracha, we have soy sauce, but I use cocoa aminos, honey, rice wine vinegar, sesame oil, ginger, the real stuff if you have it, and garlic. Also, the real stuff is always better. So into a pot, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of sriracha, and I'm gonna do more because it's always better to have more sauce. 3 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar, a 1, a 2, and a 3. How many licks to the center of a Tootsie Pop? 3 tablespoons of the cocoa aminos. I'm doing more like a 1/4 cup here. 1/2 teaspoon of sesame oil. That stuff is strong. A little bit of ginger. This stuff is strong. All these flavors are strong on their own, and combined, it's probably real powerful. A little bit of garlic in there. And then 3 tablespoons of honey, a 1. All right, let's get this on the stovetop. Heat her up, and this is probably like 2 cups worth of sauce here. I'm just gonna give it a whisk. And just cook this until it thickens up a bit. Okay, so I've started on the meal prep. And did I have enough meatballs? I think it was enough. 5 is enough for each container, and I ate one while I was waiting for the sauce to cook, and so 1 had 4, but I thought that was pretty good ratios. Also using this day-old rice, which Google tells me is not great for me, basically horrible for me. I'm surprised I'm still living. I'm an anomaly, as a matter of fact, because if you Google it, day-old rice is actually bad for you. I don't know how I have survived this long, because I have literally eaten week-old rice on a normal basis. So I don't know. Well, I will tell you something. I just Googled it. Who can we trust these days if we can't trust Google? So Google comes up, tips on serving rice safely. Ideally, serve rice as soon as it's cooked. If that's not possible, cool the rice as quickly as possible, ideally within 1 hour. Keep rice in fridge for no more than 1 day until reheating? What? I'm so confused. And then foodsafety.gov, which is what? Leftover rice can be stored in the refrigerator for 3 to 4 days. Someone told me, I feel like this used to say, you will die if you eat day-old rice. Where did I get this knowledge from? That rice that's longer than a day is not safe for you to eat. Anyway, it turns out that Google has changed its mind for no more than 1 day. No more than 1 day, yeah. Eat it within 1 day is my takeaway from that. And, well, you guys know I don't listen to anyone, so it doesn't even matter what it says. I think it's fine. I think it's safe. It is Kim approved. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, moving on to the fridge. Hey, ho, everybody got leftovers from Thanksgiving. Yes, I know. It's well overdue cleaning this out. Well, the good news is you're watching this days after I have cleaned it out, so give me a break here, okay? And I will tell you 90% of the food in this fridge is from Thanksgiving. Also need to go grocery shopping again. I feel like I just went grocery shopping, but only for Thanksgiving food, apparently. And here we are with an empty fridge. And by empty, I mean 1,000 condiments. I feel like we're starting to go through the condiments, and every time I open the fridge, I try to look for expiration dates on condiments and slowly get them out of here. The ones that we don't use often, or the ones that have just been in here for a real long time. And, you know, there's always those condiments where you buy and you're like, oh, this is good. But then you can only eat so much of it. So it just, makes its way to the back of the fridge. And then you think, oh, well, why am I even keeping this if I don't even like it? So there's the fridge after. I feel like it's an improvement.
also needs more food because I'm hungry. Moving on to laundry. So speaking of laundry, first of all, something that always has to be done, and this has been piling up for days. And each time I walked through, I think before Thanksgiving, I threw a bunch of the laundry that was whatever was on the counter. I threw it into the basket. I threw the rest of it into the dryer just to make it look like we were keeping on top of things. Looks are deceiving, aren't they? So if you came over my house on Thanksgiving and thought, wow, her laundry room looks so nice. Well, that's why. Because it's all an illusion. It's all a facade over here. Oh, sorry, I'm playing with my phone. It's probably real loud for you. Okay. And by playing, I mean like tapping on it and stuff. So speaking of all the tabs I have open on my internet browser, things are getting real weird. Okay, I've got realtor.com. I'm wondering what tabs are open. I just looked up the rice things, and when I went to look up the rice, I had, I'm looking at Christmas cards. I'm starting to put Christmas cards together. I need to print them up. I have Shutterfly open. I need to order a 2022 ornament for our tree with our family picture on it. I've got Publix recipes. I've got Kohl's open. I've got YouTube. I've got Thrive Market. I have email. And of course, wait, what is that one? That is Wayfair. I have open Wayfair and realtor.com. Did I say realtor.com? Why are we looking at houses? Alex and I were looking at different states, and holy crap, this is all the stuff we can get for the, quote, this low price. Compared to Florida prices, it's ridiculous. Anyway, we're looking to move to a cooler climate. Not really. We're not really, but kind of always, I just like looking at houses. Anyway, the other day I found this house. It was in Florida, and it's well out of our budget. But and the house really isn't that great. But their outdoor space, they have this pool, veranda. They have a whole setup. They must have done all their entertaining outdoors. They had a pirate ship. You guys, I'm not joking. I'll pop some pictures on here for you. It was ridiculous. They have this waterfall, lagoon, party central. The house, for the price, nothing to scoff at, it's a very nice house. But the pool and the deck, and am I at the Bucks Stadium? Why do they have a pirate and a pirate ship? It was amazing. Maybe the price is worth it for that pool alone, but then you have to, maintain the pool year long. Anyway, I just like to go on there and, poke around and see how the other people live. Really is what I'm trying to get inspiration for. My dining room, I'm looking at a dining room table. And you guys know how I like to buy secondhand. So I'm trying to find one secondhand. Also, it's more affordable because, can I tell you, the one that I've had my eye on at Wayfair is about $1 million. It's twice as much as the one that I'm getting secondhand, which I think we're going to buy. We just looked at it the other day. So I'll keep you posted. But then we have to buy new chairs. And it's a whole thing. Dining room tables are so pricey. But ours is, I was going to refinish it, but nah. There's actually so much involved with the table. It's been with us our entire marriage for 15 years, and it's just beat up, and it's just not cute. It didn't start out cute. It definitely isn't cute anymore. And I'd have to just refinish the whole table, upholster the chairs, and there's so many details on it that it's just so daunting. I'm not good at refinishing stuff anyway, so it's not going to look good when it's done. Just so many thoughts. And so I figured, you know what, just buying a new table is probably the way to go. But also very expensive, so we've been sitting on it for a while. It's one of the rooms that we haven't even touched since we moved.
All right, busy day today. Before we're leaving, the kids have this art performance. Well, tonight is just Wentworth. Tomorrow night, because the kids are at different ages, different classes, all that stuff, they split it up. But they have performances tonight, and they show off their special artwork, and it's just a really special thing that their school does. I love their school so much. They're also running a canned food drive, or dried food, and normally I go out and buy a bunch of stuff. We might do that this year, Alex and I. We've done it in previous years too, where we just
get a bunch of food and bring it to our local food shelter. Oh, peanut butter. Peanut butter is a big one. Okay, so anyway, I'm just gonna go through the pantry real quick, fill this bag up, and then when we get to school, we'll drop it off for their school. And I figure since I'm going grocery shopping tomorrow, hopefully, I still need a meal plan, but you saw the fridge, so it definitely needs to happen sometime soon. So I'm just gonna go through and get some stuff. Metropolitan Ministries is a place that we donate to as much as we can. And I pulled out the peanut butter to show you, like, it thankfully was closed. I thought for a second, oh, my kids opened both of them, of course. But we typically, before we go shopping to donate to them, we call them up and ask them what they're in need of, like, and they'll give you a list. Sometimes they'll post it online, or you can just call. And obviously, each place is going to be different. But last year when we called, peanut butter was a big one, and it was around Thanksgiving when we donated. So turkeys and hams, we bought a lot of those too for families. So, and obviously canned goods and all the basics. Basically, anything that you enjoy eating, other people are going to enjoy eating too, you know. So think of, you know, not just for the holidays, but something that can sustain them on a normal, average, everyday night too is always helpful. So like pastas and stuff like that. All right, it's been a while. I'm going to crack these guys open, and I just wanted to share before I do. You guys, for Thanksgiving, one of Alex's brothers was over, and he was doing something. Helping me with something, and he said, "Do you have a butter knife?" I said, "Is that your tool of choice?" Like, you guys must have grown up with just, "Can I have a butter knife?" It was so funny. Guess you had to be there. Okay, here they are. I also don't think I told you guys the story of when I bought these frames. You guys, they don't fit into the Michaels cart. Not even close. They're way too big. So here I am baby wearing. I needed 4 of them, so I'm like trying to carry them. They're so heavy. What? And then I get to the checkout, and the lady's like, "Oh, there's a self-checkout." I was like, do you think I want to do self-checkout? Anyway, I did it because I'm a people pleaser, and I just said, "Oh, okay, thank you." Instead of standing my ground and walking to a cashier who does the work, I was like, is this a joke? And then walking in the parking lot to the car, it was embarrassing for me. I don't know, it was not cool. But I'm glad that I got them on sale. But normal price, they're like 75 bucks. It's crazy. All right, who do we have here? Ooh, Beetlejuice. Okay, that's a winner. Who else? Yes, Breakfast Club. That's a good one. What else? Back to the Future. Also good. Also good. Good picks. Good picks. And then who's this? Raiders of the Lost Ark. Never saw it. So, okay. I thought it was supposed to be something else. Alex might like that. I don't know. And then I have another one that is oh, I only have 4 frames. Okay, we're not gonna frame that one, but we are going, well, it'll be between that one and Back to the Future. Although Back to the Future is a classic. I'm pretty sure Clueless was supposed to be included. No, I don't know, I don't remember. All right, doesn't matter. When I tell you this took me a million years to complete, I'm not even exaggerating. But clearly I am. Okay. Thankfully, by the 4th one, I had it all figured out. The 4th and last one, finally got it all figured out. Okay, well, that took me about 700 years to put in the frames. So these look great. The Goonies poster is a little smaller than those. And at first I was like, heck yeah, Goonies is literally the best one. But now I'm second guessing. I'll probably just put in, where'd it go? The Indiana Jones, like, revival of the shrew. What does it say? The Lost Ark. Has anyone ever seen this movie? I would say no. No one knows what this movie is. I don't want it hanging. And then this one doesn't look great either because it has white all around. You know what? Goonies for the win. I'm keeping Goonies in there. I don't care what anyone has to say about it. Maybe I'll hang it on a different wall. Maybe I'll get 2 more, and I don't know. Once we get up there, oh, but I might look different. I had to change my shirt. It's like puke all day, every day. Not me, the baby. I probably still have some spit up on me. It's fine. Anyway, once we get up there, I don't even know where I'm gonna hang these, on the big wall or above the couch, both. But then like 2 isn't enough for each one. I have to do 3 and then 2, but I don't have
that many. So I also don't think that a thumbtack is gonna do it with these guys, which is my typical go-to. They're a little heavy, but so I might have to like actually put like a drywall thing in and a screw. Oh Lord help me, who has the time for this? There's also popcorn all over the floor still, so I kind of don't want to go up there. But we gotta do what we gotta do. Okay, so I just washed all of the dishes. I am surprised that I got to all of them, and right by the last bowl, Wolfgang started to fuss. So that was fun. Well, now that I just turned the camera on, I figured I should probably bring you upstairs. Alex brought all of the movie posters upstairs. They're not hanging up yet, but we'll get there when we get there. And also, guess what else came in today? Can you see it back there? No, you can't. Should I show you or should I save it for the Amazon haul that I may or may not film? TBD. Gotta keep you on a cliffhanger, okay? Gotta keep some kind of suspense going on around here. You wanna say hi? There he is. You say hi. Hi, buddy. He's getting so big. He's almost 2 months old. Hi, Wolfgang. Where's mommy? Hi, here I am. Here's mama. Hi, buddy. Hi, honey. I love you. You want to say hi? Hi. Oh, yes. So sweet. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Okay. All right, anyway, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me. If you did, subscribe, put a little happy in your day. I'll see you next time. Bye.